Action. There is not a single doubt in my mind the success that this will bring to society. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of crime is here. Hate and distaste are gone. Love and peace and prosperity and adjectives are all now within our reach with the introduction of this wonderful new invention. I present CulpaQuell. Here, let me show you how it works. Once every month, at the sound of the dinner gong, your family or friend unit all must attend dinner and eat together. Afterwards, you will all take turns to confess your wrongdoings through the month, and for every one the table deems a detriment to society, you must add a drop of CulpaQuell to your soup. And with an automated personal voice assistant at each dinner ceremony, rest assured nothing remains unsaid.
I'm so nervous. I've never done this outside of my family unit before, and my parents don't even allow guns in the house.
How exciting.
If you have been a functioning member of society, then this is just another nightly chore. But if you have found yourself to be a baddie, and you need to put just a little too much CulpaQuell into your soup, thank you. Well then, my dear friends, you are going to be in for quite a rough night.
Thank you.
Well then, I guess I can start off with a positive, okay? It was a normal day in the office when, to my surprise and utter excitement, what do I hear but my two co-workers, Derek and Michelle, having an argument. They were arguing about each other's pay and how Derek was making more than Michelle for doing the same job. What fun drama. So I cut in and say,
Hey, Derek, why don't you go talk to Big Boss Man and see if we can get this resolved? Ask for a raise.
Is that a confession?
Yeah, how is that bad?
oh, well, let's just say my advice accidentally caused a situation that, how do I say this, was not the desired outcome.
You're gonna walk in here and ask me for a raise? Your last performance review wasn't even satisfactory. As a matter of fact, you're fired, Derek.
Oh no! Getting a coworker you didn't mind fired? I guess that means a drop.
I'll go. It was just a normal day at the park when suddenly I found myself in a state of physiological imbalance characterized by a deficit of bodily fluids. I was thirsty. By a stroke of great luck, a vending apparatus materialized, not really, in my vicinity, graciously providing a convenient means for me to fulfill my immediate desire for sustenance. But before I could interact with capitalism head on, I noticed something at the bottom of the machine. It was a water bottle, already dispensed, unclaimed, not paid for by me. It must have malfunctioned, and so...
Stealing? Droppity drop drop.
I guess it's my turn. It was just a normal day in the...
Yes, good gracious me, we get that it was just a normal day.
Dear me. Anyway, it happened in my driveway.
Hi, neighbor!
I didn't wave back.
You see, with CulpaQuell, the need for secrets and guilt and secret guilt are no more. Feel bad for what you have done, and feel worse if you've done a lot of bad things. But do not forget, you must also judge others.
Well, it was just a normal.
Stop.
Right. I had to get lunch, as you do, and when I went to go pick up the food that I had ordered, I noticed that the cashier had inadvertently levied a lesser sum, bestowing upon me an unintended balance. Despite a internalized recognition of the fiscal deviation, I refrained from rectifying the cashier's oversight because I rationalized that the mistake inadvertently resulted in my favor, dissuading me from correcting any mistake that was made.
If I may, dare I be the only one with this opinion, but I do not see this as a wrongdoing on your part, at least not to the degree of CulpaQuell.
I concur. The burden of the error lies not with you, but with the cashier, whose inadvertence brought forth the mistake. Rather, you should assume yourself the role of a blameless and uninvolved observer, merely caught in the crossfire of the cashier's unintended misstep.
You think so?
I know it to be so.
Well, I do not. In my considered opinion, I find merit in Danny's determination to incorporate the CulpaQuell, as his judgment of the error and subsequent failure to rectify it prompted an investigation into justification for withholding monetary measures. Therefore, I implored Danny to dispense the requisite droplet forthwith.
You think so?
I know it to be so.
No, it was the cashier's fault and the cashier alone.
I do not believe this to be the case.
Well, change your mind.
Do not command such mental requests.
You are mental.
I don't understand how you can even
You have
argue
to value
this.
his
so-
opinions.
you're being
If
so
the cashier
ridiculous.
gave him something,
no, entirely
it's
didn't
not his
do
fault that he
anything
I mean, like,
talked
he's
about
just
it.
a bad
cashier
person.
He didn't
was
take
wrong.
anything.
Danny,
He was
that
doing
doesn't
something.
count as stealing.
You
Ah, what lovely discourse. Usually you only see this kind of stuff on the first Tuesday of November.
I will rip your heads off. He's just so stupid. I mean, like, that entire
cashier
thing
is
is
just
his
stupid.
fault.
He was
There's
fine.
nothing that you can say.
There is no better way to get the raw emotion and confessions out of somebody than to completely overstimulate them and leave them with nothing better to do.
I mean, like, what are you talking
Look
about?
at him.
He's
You
just
are
a little
way
crybaby.
Move.
He deserves
Move.
something.
Of course he's crying.
I ran over a squirrel on my way here. I didn't mean to. I was going slow, but it still ran out and I hit it, and now I'm forever haunted by it.
But that's not even his
Literally
fault.
That's
That's
not
not
all
his
his fault.
fault.
It's
No,
just-
it's not.
it's just
How can
one
oh my
squirrel.
God, not you on this
It doesn't
again.
have, like,
It's
it
just
is
a
as big
squirrel.
so many
It's just a
signals.
squirrel.
Lovely. The benefits, however, stop there. Or is there one more?
Like, what do you expect him to do? Skate
This
out
girl
on
is probably a
the
freeloader.
road? Like, yeah, it's not even
Because
It doesn't.
What do you?
Eli, you have forgotten to confess something.
Huh? Oh, right. How could I forget? On my drive home, I witnessed a pedestrian falling over on the sidewalk, and I laughed.
Terrible.
You know, small things like that can have more of an impact than you think.
Yeah.
Well, interactions are interactions, no matter the size. But if it's a bad interaction, it could have a bigger impact.
Okay.
It's just got me thinking about, I don't know,
What's your point?
the neighbor,
The neighbor?
the one you didn't wave to.
What about them?
What if, after they said hello and you didn't say hello back, you made them feel off? And, well, what if after that small interaction they encountered a bigger one? Like, what if they weren't paying attention as they walked into the road and, before they could do anything, got hit by a car?
Oh no! You? I didn't say.
Didn't say what?
I didn't say.
Spit it out, Eli. What did you not say?
I didn't say hi.
And?
Then I made them feel sad.
Go on.
Then I made them feel that way in the last moments before.
Ah, finally, after all of the games and good fun, we've reached the end of the confessions. Now that we're here, it is time to pay the price, or not, depending on what kind of person you are. That's right, it's bottoms up.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Danny, are you okay? Danny.
No! Danny did not deserve this fate! I'm the worst one here! I deserve... No, I don't deserve this fate. You tricked me. My neighbor wasn't dead. You forced me to add drops that were not needed. You gaslit me. If he goes, then so do you.
Guess I just went down the wrong hole, huh?
And that's CulpaQuell, the revolutionary new crime killer. The commendable advantages inherent to CulpaQuell, which you have had the occasion to observe on this very day, are but a fraction of the extensive array of benefits at its disposal. But alas, time constraints preclude the showcasing of the full exhaustive catalog of its wonderfully large merits. But fear not, for you can learn and discover all there is to offer about CulpaQuell when these come to your houses soon. Very soon. Sooner than you think. We cannot wait for you to try CulpaQuell, the revolutionary new
It's all forgotten now, the trouble and the pain, forgotten every word I said, forgotten every tear you shed, we're still in love. It's all forgiven now, we're back in lovers' land.